Hey everyone! Everyone noticed that English sounds different when non native speakers speak it? Let's face it, Vancouver is a multicultural city, so it's inevitable that we'll hear this every day. What role do accents play and how is English pronounced? A speaker's phonetic knowledge of their first language can impact their pronunciation of English. So, it may sound different, sometimes humorous, to a native speaker. ESL speakers often have trouble picking up on some sounds in English. Let's take a look at how some common English can sound different in surprising ways when pronounced by Japanese, Polish, and Spanish native speakers.
Unlike English, Japanese don't have separate phonemes for L and R sound like in English. In Japanese, the equivalent is the sound la, li, lu, le, and ro. The romanized with an R but sounded more like a mix between the English L sound and the R sound, closer to the English L sound. Because of the lack of R sound and how it is romanized in Japanese, it is hard to pronounce the R sound and will sound like the L sound. For example, the word reach may be mispronounced as reach.
Polish has fewer vowel sounds than English, so two words that are pronounced differently in English sound the same to Polish native speakers. Also, in Polish each letter corresponds to only one sound, but in English the pronunciation of a letter depends on its context. For example, a Polish person would hear the English word bad as bad. That's because Polish has only one sound for the letter A, but English has three sounds for A. So be careful about calling a Polish friend your bud, because they might think you said you're bad.
Vowels in English are A, E, I, O, and U. Each can be tense or lax, creating 13 different sounds. But in Spanish, there are only 5 pure vowels, A, E, I, O, and U. When Spanish speakers speak English, they often use these 5 pure sounds they're familiar with, and they can get some funny looks. Like with hit, a Spanish speaker will usually say heat because they're not familiar with E. Then there's focus, which can sound like focus. They're not swearing, they're just making the O a more pure O sound than we're used to hearing.
Thanks for watching the video. The next time your friends pronounce English words differently from how you pronounce them, don't laugh at them. They're just speaking English with their very own accents, and Vancouver is a city of many accents.